Welcome back to the Beard Bros podcast. Sorry for the fucking phone.
I'm gonna turn mine off.
Anyways, I'm Joel.
You know me, it's Ben.
And our new guest today is motherfucking Johnny Chavez. What's good, my dude?
What up?
How you doing today?
Chilling.
He's chilling. So, first and foremost, I'm sure most of y'all can see, we got a new background. We're working on some good shit. Big shit coming soon. Show us some love. We'll continue to put out the content. Appreciate you. Now let's get into it. This is my homie.
Yo.
Most of y'all might know him. Some of y'all might not. Let's get to know him. How old are you, Johnny?
23, man.
23. When's your birthday?
March 7th.
March 7th?
Yeah.
Okay, so happy late birthday. Fuck it.
6 months later.
No one gives a fuck.
I
Show us
do.
some love. Shit.
This baby just had a birthday. Just
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday to this little one.
That was today. It was a shit show because the wind, but
Where'd y'all have it at?
at Elks.
Oh, okay.
I told him, but he didn't show up. So
I was doing the walls,
You didn't
bro.
tell me.
I was painting.
I didn't even get invited. That's the second party I didn't get invited to today. To
Oh.
your party and my homie's.
Well, the party we did
Baby's
get invited to.
Let's start there.
Alright.
So today,
I'm not gonna say no names. You know who I was talking
Okay,
about.
okay.
But fucking, we get there, bro, and our homegirl's like introducing us to this chick, bro, and my brother's like reaching his hand out to shake her hand. She's like, "Oh, this is Joelle, and this is Ben," and she couldn't really see me because the lady was in front of me, and then the lady moved, and next thing you know, she's like, "Ben, I know you." She like pulled her hand away and everything. She didn't want to shake her hands. I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was just like, "All right." Well, I didn't know what to say, bro. I was just like embarrassed, kind of. I was like in front of like all kinds of people. I feel like everyone just heard her say that. I was like, "All right, whatever, cool." So we got our food. We're eating. And it was awkward, bro. She's sitting with us at our table, so it was just awkward as fuck. I'm just eating, just like, fuck, I don't want to say nothing. But I want to know the reason behind she wanted to shake her hands. Like, what did I do in high school that made her like, fuck it?
yeah, because
I
she
was 23
mentioned
years
that.
old, bro.
already knew it was in high school.
So that's what she said. She said, I know you from high school. And I was like, well, fuck, I guess whatever that means. But I don't care.
I never did anything. I don't even know her that well.
So what was the reasoning?
I never asked her.
Oh, you never
I was
asked
too.
her?
I didn't.
And he don't know either. He, like,
I just.
he can't.
I went to
remember.
high school for a year, bro. So I don't know what I did in a year.
Well, and
Conflict, something like that.
she didn't even go to our high school is the thing.
Oh, she didn't.
Oh,
no,
really?
bro. She went to Goddard.
Oh, I thought she was a Charlie's Angel, low-key. She was a rocket? Like a...
Okay.
I don't know if she
Yeah,
danced.
see, that's what I thought. I don't know. I don't know her like that either. That's why I was like,
Yeah, she went to Goddard.
I didn't even know.
Huh. That's interesting. So she may not even really fucking know you.
I'm a nice guy, but I have a girlfriend, so don't hit me up. I just want to know why you don't like me. I just want to know why you don't like me.
I
have to
don't know.
know.
It was awkward. I mean, it is what it is.
I don't
Fuck
know.
it.
Hell no.
I ate good. I think he ate good.
That shit was fire.
Wait, so what was the party for anyways?
A friend of mine, her company, she works for a bank. They were having like this party thing, and they were like giving away gifts. But it was a shit show too, because as soon as we got there, you could see the clouds, and it was already kind of windy. We get there, it's fucking blowing wind. Tables, tops are fucking blah blah, and it's just.
Getting the food was crazy, like the little pins with like
Oh
the
yeah,
little
like the
tabs.
fucking big tin containers that they
Just
have
fly over?
flying. Yeah, bro, it was
God.
just fucking
Taking
everywhere.
kids' heads off. I mean,
That's exactly how it was for Ava's party. It was ridiculous, man.
Y'all swim? Was it cold?
We swam. Maybe it was a 3-hour party, 4 to 7. Yeah, 3-hour party, and we probably swam 40 minutes out of the 3 hours.
Oh,
I
really?
was pissed, dude. I wanted to fucking get my money back, but
Oh
Fuck
yeah,
it.
pay for it.
yeah,
too?
bro, for Elks.
I know if you know somebody, you get in. But who?
Yeah.
I know, but you had to pay to like throw a
You have
party.
to pay to rent it or to deposit, I guess.
Oh, they must have changed because when I threw a party for the pool league,
I don't remember it.
yeah, I was fucked up too. I lost my sandals. That was.
I had to
fucked
be
up.
walking. I woke up at like 3 in the morning, like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah, I don't even remember what happened that night. Let's not talk about it. 'Cause clearly, I
I've
talked
had a
about it
couple of
too
those
fucked
nights
up.
too, man.
I got
I mean, it is what it is. So you're just in town for the weekend?
Yeah, pretty much. It was easier for 3 of us to come from Albuquerque than have all of our family go to Albuquerque. So
That's true.
we just came
consider
and chilled, but
Are you ever gonna move back?
You're asking too many questions.
nah.
I'm just curious.
Honestly, man.
I'm just curious. I know you brought it up, and I mean, your family is here.
Because I do want to finish school,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like it's gonna be a lot harder in Albuquerque to finish school, just because like I'm paying more there.
Mm-hmm.
For
Are you
everything.
going to Eastern or Central?
I'm nowhere right now. I'm enrolling for
Oh, okay.
Eastern again.
Oh, okay.
Too many times, but yeah, it would be easier to move back and save up money because I would spend less on rent and utilities and all like because I pay like all the
Altogether.
bills, so
Right.
or all my bills I should say, not all the bills,
Uh-huh.
but
I mean,
it'd be easier to move back and finish up.
what's
we'll see.
the hesitation? Just Albuquerque in general?
Yeah, man, because I always tell Stasia, like, if I go back, I feel like I'm never gonna leave that place. And the only thing that keeps me here, honestly, is my family.
I got a question.
Other than that, it's nothing. There's nothing here for me.
Would you rather raise your daughter in Albuquerque or in Roswell?
Roswell.
Roswell.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
But
I guess I
it's
can
Roswell
relate.
or Colorado because that's where I'm trying to be.
Oh, I'm trying to go to Colorado too.
I mean, at least it's not that much further.
Colorado
But then I guess like you would have to schedule your time here, you know?
Yeah.
Because I know when I lived in Cruces, at first it was like almost on every other weekend I'd come down, but then eventually it was like spread out more. It was like, oh, well, I'll come down maybe at the end of the month
Yeah.
or whatever. And so, I mean, it's like you said, it's family. That's what's here, and it's like, but then I don't know. I mean,
Somebody gotta live here.
I'm living here. I don't
Somebody
intend
gotta
on going
live here.
anywhere. I guess my thing is I like living here because of the cost. Everywhere else I've gone, not even just like I've not lived anywhere except Cruces and here, but the cost is so much different everywhere. Like in Dallas, it's expensive as fuck.
Just everywhere, bro.
Yes, and so I guess I don't mind going and visiting. And
It's
then,
pretty equivalent though. Like the rate here we get paid is not like super
That
outrageous.
that is a thing.
okay, so the only reason I want to say no is because there's this company called
Don't
like
disrespect
Kiwat
me.
or something. There's a company, I don't know. I have a friend from
Here we
that
go.
I met from Cruces. She ended up moving to Denver, like in Aurora or something
Yeah.
down there. And she works for a company called Kiwat. They're an engineering company. And I was trying to get in over there because I really wanted to move to Denver. Like when I had gone to Colorado Springs and shit, I loved it, man. And then we've gone to Denver recently and shit. And I
Twice
just,
this year.
yeah. And so I really loved it and I want to go, but they were like, blah, blah, blah. Like, how are you going to move here and shit? I'm like, why are you worried about that? Like, I'm not worried about that. But then the cost of living, oh my gosh. Like from the rate that they were going to give me to what like I could possibly afford was like
Way off.
stupid. I was like, what's going on? Like, why does this not make sense? So I didn't even end up pursuing anything any further than that.
Like you would have been like in the shit end of the.
No, I would have had to settle for an apartment.
Oh, that's trash.
Yeah, bro. For
In-
like a 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment in like in Denver, I think is what I'm getting for a 3-bedroom, 2-bed house. in
Yes,
Albuquerque.
bro. It's like even just living here to Artesia, it's stupid ridiculous.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
because Artesia's got the oil. field.
Yeah,
Oh,
and so Artesia, you get like a 2-bed, 1-bath for probably what I'm paying for this.
That's tough.
And I'm like, fuck that. Like, I'd rather travel the 30 minutes.
Just save the money.
You save the money and whatever.
Sorry if you get high off the fumes of the paint,
Hey.
bro. I can smell it. My
I'm gonna go
bad.
get a drink after this anyway. So
Same.
Are you? That's the intentions?
We're
He
hanging out.
knows.
We're hanging out tonight. All of us, all the
It's
friends.
been 6 months today that I've not drank.
yeah, I know because you wouldn't even drink with us in Denver. I was kind of upset.
You didn't even drink!
I was drinking.
Oh my god.
I wasn't drinking at the bar because I don't like paying for the shots at the
okay,
bar.
but when did you drink?
I was
On the
drinking.
field. Not just like,
Yeah, according to that one point, we were all drunk.
we're all fucked up.
Oh, you're drunk!
I was like,
Anyways, when were you drinking? I don't remember.
When we were at main event, we had been taking.
Oh, with
shots
everybody.
before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
One thing,
Like
the thing
Well,
is,
I wasn't drunk, but I was drinking.
I remember at what was the game place we went? David Buster's. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Not
Yeah.
main event.
But where y'all drinking before that? Where y'all
Yeah.
go before that?
Top.
Oh yeah, you went to Taco.
But we didn't drink that. We went for 30 minutes, bro. We were so tired after that tournament.
That's what I'm saying. Honestly, I didn't even want to be at Dave Buster's. I was just saying, I'm fucking tired.
I was.
But, I mean, it was
I wanted to
chill.
go to the bar. I want to go to the club or something. Honestly.
I think that would have motivated me to go to.
I didn't have clothes for that.
I
Because you
didn't
have to like
really-
get dressed for those clubs, dude.
I was dressed.
I'm
No,
sure
but
that
like,
would-
I'm talking like
I'm
dress
talking-
shoes, slacks.
I'm pretty
like-
sure that would have been a hood rat club.
Yeah, they would allow me.
I'm sure you could have found one, but
Yes,
I wasn't
because-
about to go up in that bitch.
Why
I did
not?
all the baddies.
I mean, it would have got poppin'.
you would have
Because
got
my
my ladies.
lady's not old enough to go in there.
Oh really? How old is she?
She's 20. She turned
Really?
21 this year.
Oh
When?
shit!
Close to November.
Yeah, that's why we were gonna go to Vegas. We were talking about it last night.
Hey, bro, Bears 2021 in November. We're gonna throw a big ass party for
Is
us.
this the 13th?
I don't want to hear that on my episode of the podcast.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
he was disrespecting you in his episode.
Oh,
You want to go in on
oh
this?
shit! Here we go again.
You're not supposed to.
Fuck that shit.
2 episodes ago.
Nah, I don't even know how that got brought up like that.
Because y'all started talking about Fortnite, and then y'all started talking about football, and all I heard was, Johnny couldn't catch a cold out there. I'm like, God damn, man, I had one bad game. I'm
No,
sorry.
I mean, I don't know how it got further. It kept going. I noticed,
My funniest
but it
part of
wasn't that
shit.
long.
Even if Johnny was the best Fortnite player in the world, he still sucked. I was like, oh my
I
god.
had it out for you that day.
And
I don't know why. I got beef.
He wants to beat me.
I mean, there it is. It's settled.
No, I'm just
If
playing.
you
I'll
want to
just,
be,
I'll just play.
if you want to be him, be like him at least.
Yeah.
He's a cool cat. He's being a punk.
You got your title taken from you, dog.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Fuck it, we'll leave that there. So, you excited for y'all are playing next weekend, right?
Yeah, you can go podcast or not?
Oh
podcast,
yeah,
but
I'm
blog it?
gonna. No, I'm gonna just say no, cause he don't have off.
Yeah, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
He told me last night he was calling in.
Oh, they got my mom on this shit.
Oh shit! Here we go again. Nah,
This won't even
like,
be out till Friday anyway. No, I'm just
I mean, it will be out the date that we'll leave.
Hey, cut that out though.
I'm going. Okay, we'll cut it out. We'll cut it out. Anyways, yeah, I don't think I'm going because if he don't go, I'm not. There's no point of me going. I can't. This ain't. This is what I told him, and we've made the agreement. This is us. This is a us thing. This is not a me thing. This
It's like
ain't a me
amigos.
thing.
They're like 1/3, we're like 1/2. So it's his
Like-
half, my half.
Like I didn't paint this by myself. I'm not doing any of this by myself. Like this is an us thing, and but I mean, I hope y'all the best for real though. Like y'all better tear it up. I understood the roster. Who's you throwing? Who's throwing the ball, man?
Sadio.
You
Bro, I got asked last second.
to throw?
No, oh hell no.
I thought he was gonna say that.
That's what you were saying.
I was like, oh, my bad.
I got asked last second because Matt asked me to play.
You're
Okay.
supposed to play on another team, I heard.
No, that's not fair, dog. Because even Felipe said, even Felipe said, I don't even know if Johnny's playing with us. So
So
I
is
didn't.
Felipe on the team?
Yeah, he's on
team.
the other team.
Oh, there's two teams.
So
Oh,
Noel
Martin's
and Martin and them are going, and then Matt
That's
asked
like-
me to play last week.
Oh, I'm sorry, but they're garbage.
And Jose.
Is Bear playing with them?
Bears not
There's
even
no
going.
way. He has to work.
Oh yeah, he did tell us that last time. Oh, that sucks. No offense, but I'm sorry. Alright.
How are y'all gonna? All right, hold on.
I know. I'll be honest. It's Josue's fault because if he would have fucking got his shit together, y'all would have played today. I'd have probably postponed this just to do it tomorrow, and I would have went and filmed y'all today.
But hold on. I'm not talking about that. So we're gonna just go back to the statement on their garbage, right?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What?
Are you ready?
Yeah. hit
Bro,
me.
they're the only team that I know of that has beat Lodge then. Okay, whoa,
Oh
whoa,
my
whoa, whoa.
gosh. Okay.
Don't get mad at
Okay.
me.
Okay. I'm not getting mad. I want to hear more.
But I'm gonna back them up on this. I'm gonna take one for them, but they're really not that bad. They're a legit team. Minus Bear right now, yeah, that's gonna hurt them a lot.
A lot.
Well,
And
and-
even outside of that, no offense, I'm cool with Bear, but you're not enough to put them over the top.
And
that's not me talking shit.
And that's
It's
to
me
be
being
disrespectful.
honest.
They have fucking Andrew.
Who's Andrew?
Who's
The
Andrew?
white boy.
Oh yeah.
I'm okay, and I'm
But see,
okay.
what-
I'm not one to bring up the whole outside the fence.
I'm not
inside the
saying
fence,
Martin
okay?
or Sleeper.
That's not.
I'm just saying the team is not that good.
Okay, when I say garbage, I don't mean y'all are just plain out suck, because I gotta give credit where credit's due. Even though you guys do play outside the fence, that don't matter to me. You beat the people that are there and you win. I'll give you that. Other than that, when it comes to playing us, or you, I don't know what happened with the Lodge game, but I mean, I don't think y'all are ready for that next level. And I'd love to see you guys prove me wrong.
Y'all won't prove me wrong.
I would like to see it.
How you say play us when you ain't playing no?
Or play them. I don't think. I'm sorry, dude. I think they can't beat you guys either.
Well, we don't have a quarterback, so.
Yo,
He's like two in Denver.
But that was Denver.
He threw that.
That's what I'm saying. Is
He didn't. I never called it.
no. Remember when you
course
were
you did.
right
I'm just
before,
playing.
right before halftime?
God damn it.
Right before halftime, he threw you that bomb.
Get your
You're
baby.
wide open. Remember? Yeah, it was like right before halftime.
Dickhead.
I was gonna say something. This was wide open, really.
He was all far down the field too. He was in the end
Who
zone.
are we playing?
Some shitty team, probably.
Average
No, we're
Joes.
playing the Average Joes. One of the times, I think, and I threw it back to Matt, and
Oh yeah, because you couldn't hit no one in that game.
fuck, I could hit nobody. Well, that's not true. Just that team.
Just that team.
That team was horrible, and like we talked about it, I was like, I don't know why that team gave me so much fits. I don't know.
You don't play no more, so it don't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't give a
Hey, but y'all do have a good team. I don't know why y'all don't just keep it and try to find like even pick up that full Kevin that plays in Albuquerque. What is that tournament?
K-pop.
Yeah, he
Oh,
got.
speaking of, shout out to them because they are hosting that tournament that's coming up this weekend.
Mhm.
Also, they're going to be hosting a Turkey Bowl tournament. So I don't know who's
What's
watching
a
this.
Turkey Bowl tournament?
It's
In November.
is it November?
Yeah, they play. They do it in I think November.
And that's why they call it.
Is
Turkey
it
Bowl.
the 5-on-5 again?
Yeah.
Oh,
Same
okay.
shit.
And it's actually, if you guys want to check them out, they're on Instagram and Twitter, and I think they have a Facebook. It's called the Lab Albuquerque or Albuquerque the Lab.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like
Okay,
that.
yeah, well, I'll look it up and I'll leave their link in the
He
description.
plays some good tournaments.
Go show
Better than
go
Jose.
show them some love. Join the tournament.
Yeah, that's some legit people.
Yeah, he said he's gonna bring some dudes from Cali into the next one.
He got some people from Mexico. He
Coming in for next weekend.
Nah,
the
Turkey
Turkey
Bowl.
Bowl, yeah.
Hey, that's what's up. You know anybody else going over there?
From here?
Anywhere, basically.
Des Bryant.
Like is Tavia them coming, or
He's
not
not that.
maybe the young guns from El Paso?
He's in a love fest right now. Leave him alone.
He does look in love. I mean, cool. That's what's up.
Who
I mean,
else?
everybody deserves a little bit of shit.
That shit threw me way off. I was just scrolling through Twitter and I saw the profile picture and I said,
What is?
What the fuck? I screenshotted that shit.
I think we all said the same shit.
I screenshotted that shit and I sent it to Matt and I was like, is that Tavy? He's like, yeah. And I was like,
That shit was crazy.
what the fuck? I was like, that was random because that shit happened right after Hike It.
But I thought they were already like talking and seeing each
I don't
they were
talk to either
already.
one of them,
I think they
so,
were
yeah.
already kind of mingling before that. Not that I know. I'm not saying I do. I just think that's what it was.
Yeah, that shit, I was like,
Hey,
that was out of nowhere.
But other than that, so you don't know anyone else? No young guns from El Paso? Nothing.
No.
How many teams? You don't know that either?
Nope. Like
the-
I said, Matt picked me up, dude, and I.
Who's on y'all's team?
So it's me, Sala, Cedillo, Manny, Weddle, and Rich.
What the fuck? You got 6 players? Let me guess. Was it Matt's idea not to pick up more than 6
I-
people?
I have no idea what's going. Me,
Sorry.
me, Sala, Cedillo, Manny, Rich, and Weddle. That's as far as I know.
That's
'Cause
it?
I have a group chat with all of them in the Snapchat.
That's a.
who's
I mean,
throwing
isn't
to
it
y'all?
5 and 5?
Huh? Who's throwing to y'all?
Oh, I thought Aaron was playing with you guys.
Oh yeah, Aaron.
Oh,
Aaron's
okay,
playing
okay,
with us.
because he did mention that he's
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
next weekend off. And
Oh, all of a sudden.
I know,
Hey,
right?
bro, let him do him as long as
He gets a new boss, he gets the days off. What you
He's
doing,
got new
Aaron?
homies.
Wait,
got
his
the
boss
new
is
team.
fired?
Yeah.
He got a new boss, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't he say
He
now?
transferred though. That's why he transferred to a new spot.
Whatever.
He did the double.
He's gonna come back and live with you, Joel.
He did the
I'm
double.
down if
double
you didn't
clutch
see
like
that
boss.
other room's fucking cherry now.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
it's
can have to
actual
paint it though. I
bedroom,
ain't
bro.
painting that shit. I paint
So-
this one. I ain't paint another room.
yeah. No, that's cool. I mean, y'all sound stacked, with the exception of I
Aaron.
don't know who the fuck's gonna throw the ball. Like, I know
No
Matty
figure.
tries to play quarterback, but I feel like he's super inconsistent. I say give Matt a shot.
I think
The
Matt
only thing about Matt is this. I hate taking him away from being on the outside. He's a threat out there.
But even
Yeah, but
But-
look at who you have on the team. They're all threats.
Yeah, I
Weddle's
definitely
a
probably
beast.
start Weddle, Manny, and you at center. Right there. There's my
because
starters.
if you
right
take
there.
Manny out, that's another threat you take.
And then
away.
Matt can make up with playing good on the defensive
So
side.
those two, it depends. You're taking out a good threat, but you can always do a
And
pick.
Matt, I don't know what it is, but my suggestion here is give Aaron a fucking shot on defense. He's fucking good, bro. I know he's good. It's not because he's just my homie. I've seen him play. He's fucking good on that
Well,
end.
who's gonna play defense anyways? Manny, Matt, and somebody got to
Manny,
I don't
Matt,
know.
Rich,
And
Salas
Salas.
will rush, and probably Aaron.
That's what.
It'll have to be that because you're gonna have 2 safeties, 2 corners, and a rush, or you
Oh
have
shit! I
3.
keep forgetting it's 5 on
Yeah.
5, bro.
It's
You'll
Listen,
have
Aaron, if you see this, you better step your shit up, bro. I'm talking highly of you.
I'll have
you
it-
succeed.
I'll have Stasia record some of like the games, and she'll send them to you. So if you want to throw it,
Oh
in,
yeah, bro, definitely. If she gets some good video, it's just a bitch to send files that are long.
yeah, on
But
phones.
Any type of way. Yeah, send me whatever, and I'll edit some shit, throw some music on there, and if you don't mind, either Instagram or maybe I'll even throw it on the channel if it's long enough. You know what I mean? I don't want like a minute.
I'm tired of football.
Tired of football. Tired of
What do
football.
you mean?
Are you trying
I'm
to have
s-
more kids, bro?
They have to switch it all the way
All the way up. We're
Alright.
gonna switch it all the way. Let's go. No, we're not talking no more football. I'm tired of that shit.
No more
Are
football,
you
but
get married?
Damn, bro, you really?
I'm just kidding. One question at a time. It is more
Oh,
kids.
More kids? No.
No more kids?
Absolutely do not want another kid.
Why is that?
I know, Stasia. I'm sorry. I love you to death, but I don't, bro. I don't want.
Has this been hard?
No.
Okay,
it's-
that's a bad question. Oh, let me start over. You had probably some type of expectation prior to having the little one. Is it harder, easier, or pretty in the middle than what you expected?
First of all, what killed it for me was when I found out I was having a girl.
Oh, you wanted a
Oh,
boy?
dude, it fucking
So
you
broke
wouldn't try
my
to do
heart,
it on
man.
To get a
So, no, but yeah, that right off the bat when we did the gender reveal, that broke my heart, man.
How'd you do it? What was your?
We were doing like eggs, so like the eggs like were painted pink and blue, right? We had a dozen of them, so 6 and 6. So it was random. You would go and pick up an egg and smash it on your head. Well, all the eggs were boiled.
Yeah, so they wouldn't have
Yeah,
anything.
but
in it.
whatever the raw one was what you were having.
Oh.
So we got about, I think, 7 eggs in, and I took it and I smashed it into the pink one, and I was like, fuck! Boom! Threw it on the floor, and I just was like, I feel bad now that I look back at it because, like, you know, gender reveals, you're supposed to be happy.
No, you were happy, but you were.
I was crying. I was so hurt, bro.
I was thinking of the future. He's like, fucking hate my life.
Fuck.
But now that you know, she's in my life, I couldn't live without her, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, that's cool. I
Like,
mean,
it's just tough. It's I don't know. Like, parenting is not super hard. I think I'm more stressed. Like I said, being in Albuquerque, having to pay for so much more when I can be here and be saving money. You know.
plus you
and
have the
stuff like
leisure
that.
of the family here. You know.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the biggest thing is just the. Everybody else, like you have your nephews and niece and shit, and going on, and like they can grow up together as well. Cause do you know anybody up there that has kids that y'all like mingle with?
Yeah, my cousin, you know, Mark.
Yeah, stupid ass. Oh, dumbass.
Look at Mark.
Yeah,
I mean, you
cool.
probably played the game with him a few times too, so you know he's real goofy
Okay,
and stuff.
yeah.
But he has a baby that she's only, I think, like a month and a half older than my baby.
Oh, okay, so
So-
they're right.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
God damn.
You better not let his baby punk your baby, bro. That's all I
His baby pretty tough, though.
Yeah, I know. I
She
bet.
tough, bro.
Oh, he's got a girl too.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, he's like real rough with her and stuff, so she's pretty tough, man. She'll like mess with my baby, and Ava just kind of just like
Chill.
Yeah.
She's just like fuck everything.
she'll cry. She really feel like she needs to, but
Is she been a crier? Was it tough at the beginning? Like, was she up all the time?
no, bro. Like for the most part, she was pretty good. And then like the past couple months, she's been getting sick lately. I don't know if it's just because we've been taking her swimming and stuff, but she's been getting ear infections, and then
that's what
she had like a really bad respiratory infection there for a little bit, but she's fine now. So
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Sounds
She
like
didn't have
a
a
good
hair. She has swimmer's ear, bro.
Yeah, that too.
So I want to try this because we did this with Trey too, but I didn't put it the right way. But now I'm gonna put it the right way because I had practice. This is the future. You're talking to your future daughter. Let's say 20 years from now, she watches this video because
She gonna be happy.
we turned out pretty good. Well, what is one thing you want to tell her?
oh, I was watching this. I watched Trey's yesterday when I was driving from Albuquerque,
Okay.
and he said never give up.
Right.
Right, that's a good one.
Okay.
But mine
It's better.
I wouldn't say mine's better. Trey. I didn't say that. Right?
I just
But
Hey, we just
my
talked.
thing, mine from Ava would always be respectful. I see these kids nowadays, dude, that talk to their parents like they ain't shit. Like they think they could just be on their own, you know, or they don't have to listen to their parents. Like I don't know, man. I don't know what the hell. Like these kids don't get slapped or something at home. Like
That's
Well,
a good
that's the
fucking
thing.
good one. That was
Like,
a good
fuck,
one.
man.
It's a good thing. Like,
I mean, granted, my mom never hit me, but she grounded the shit out of me. And when she
Right.
grounded me, she took away my Xbox, my PlayStation. I couldn't go hang out with my friends. You know, I was sitting in my room like reading books.
You had an Xbox and a PlayStation?
No, I had like PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4. If you did that, you're one of the better players on the game. Don't tell me you went PS2, PS3, PS4 because then you just trash, or you went Xbox, Xbox 360.
I wish we had-
I think I
Like
went
earlier.
Xbox 360,
PlayStation.
PlayStation 4.
Yeah,
I didn't get an Xbox One, or I didn't. I dabbled with other people I knew with their PlayStation, like 1, 2. No, I think we had a PlayStation
I had
1.
a 2, yeah. It was.
I don't think the one was the gray one, and then
Yeah, we had
the
a
2 was the
PlayStation.
black, like
Yeah, yeah.
rectangular one. Huh?
Yeah,
Okay, then
PlayStation.
maybe we had both of those too. And we were just balling. Shout out my parents.
Hey, shout out PS.
Because I know we had a 64 and a Super
PlayStation,
Nintendo.
bro.
Like, damn,
Alright,
we have the
alright.
games. Why are we not Fortnite famous right now? What the
OG
fuck?
famous.
We're all playing all the games and we suck in Fortnite. Fuck it, you know?
But yeah, man,
Better at
just to be respectful, because you know, respect, it's not given, it's earned. So
Oh,
And it goes a long
100%.
way.
you,
It goes a long
you earn
way.
your respect, you know, with family, with friends, family, with your job. You know, if you can like work hard and earn your respect at a job, they're gonna take you over
Anywhere.
the guy. Yeah, pretty much
yeah.
the person that's not doing anything. You know
And
what I
like
mean?
you said, it goes a long way outside of just being respectful to your parents. It's everywhere.
It's excuse me, pardon me kind of thing. Like
Yeah,
that
open
little thing, or open a door for anybody, just like respect them. I mean, it's not even
Yep.
just something simple.
Hey, that's a good one. Well, shout out.
Something simple.
That's a future advice.
Sounds like she gonna be.
That sounds good,
She gonna be.
brother. I like it.
set. Respect. You can do really anything once you.
So let me ask you this: when she does get older, I would say, because I've dated a chick that had kids and they were a little older, and I'm not saying I ever did this, but is there a point when they start understanding what's right and what's wrong, and you're gonna discipline them by spanking them? Because I know nowadays spanking is a little bit frowned upon.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of athletes get fucking in trouble. Look at Tyreek Hill and shit.
Adrian Peterson.
But he used the switch.
That boy use a bamboo stick.
Yeah, with a fucking twig, you just whack.
Yeah, like that's to the extreme. But I mean, using a belt and giving a few smacks, I don't see that being wrong. What about you? What's your opinion? You're the one with the kid. You're gonna have those I don't want to say issues, but there will be times when y'all don't get along. It's gonna be bumping heads.
Unless she's a daddy's girl.
That's tough because she is. I mean, I can't say she favors me over Anastasia because she loves us equally. You know, she has her days. But if my kid does act out, I'm not gonna do anything in public. I'm not gonna hit you. I'm not gonna embarrass you. I will tell you, sit your ass down and relax. You know, and she's gonna know when I'm being serious because when we do get home, that's when she will get punished. Not whether I spank her or not, or if I ground her. You know, like you guys bring up the electronics thing. So, say she's 12, 13 years old, has a phone. I'm gonna take it away from her.
Okay.
You know, she has anything to do with like that kind of stuff, or even like just anything in general. Like my mom did with me, like everything pretty much. You can do anything when I got grounded.
That's true. Like it's just the way.
And I mean,
well, I mean. Shout out, Ava, for the future advice by your daddy here. Think it sounds like good ass fucking advice. Oh, I shouldn't say fucking, but you're probably 20 years old now, so
At least
by
we're 18
at least by that time, she'll be alright. Well, that's what's up, dude. I mean, I think someday, it's weird, because today, a lot of baby shit's been brought up. I don't know if it's because of me or this guy.
No, it's you.
Only thing, okay, so I'll admit to some shit. So I was at this store yesterday, a matter of fact, and I'm not looking for anything baby related.
Yeah.
I was looking for a desk for my computer and shit, like to start editing on there. And I happened to be going through this clothing, and there was this fresh ass little bitty, probably toddlerish, about 3 or 4 year old jacket, bro. Like for a 3 or 4 year old.
yeah.
Dallas Cowboy jacket.
Oh,
Fucking
my.
fresh. Calm down, hold on. We're not talking about the teeth. But just the fact that it made me think, like, I wanted to buy it, but then I was like, why would I buy something like this knowing I don't have a kid? I don't have even a nephew or. I know, bro. I know for a fact I'm not in, like.
No fools of heat.
Really have
See a
sex.
dog?
Really have sex.
I'm a dog.
I don't know. And then today, like, I don't remember all kinds of
Fucking,
shit.
we went to a garage sale. There was a fucking old ass. You know when you go to like restaurants, they bring out the little thing for the baby. I don't know what the fuck. It's like a little stand you sit them in. They have a little tray and everything.
Well, high chair.
Yeah, they had a high chair. It was all old school. It was all wooden and shit. We went there. There was a. What else was? Oh, there was like a little dress for like a little girl and shit. There's
Oh
all
yeah,
kinds of
mom
shit today.
pointed out.
There's all kinds of
There's
shit.
all kinds of shit, like, and it just kept getting brought up.
And she was the one like, I think she in the baby fever mood. Like
I'm
she's
like-
like, damn.
And I guess that goes back to the whole I want one someday. I might not even mind 2 or 3.
I
It's
might-
just like you're in a good situation.
I might fuck around
Like
and get one.
I like seeing people that are with people that it looks good and healthy. I mean, I'm not here to say y'all are perfect. I'm sure y'all deal with y'all's own shit behind closed doors. But take some a bit of like what's the word I'm looking for? Like not advice, but take their stuff as an example to some of you girls and guys that put y'all shit like on Facebook and shit. Like it doesn't need to be there. Then you get upset because your drama's everywhere. But yeah, you put it there for everybody to mingle with. Keep it private.
Yeah, we
I
don't
mean,
talk
not
about
everybody needs to know everything. It's not even about couples either. Like, even you people that get upset about some bullshit, like, hey man, just learn how to deal with it in privacy. I think your life would be a lot better. But, yeah,
I think
man,
I want a kid.
You want a kid? Is it alright? So is it the girl now that's giving you baby fever, or have you wanted a kid?
I never even thought about having a child, bro. I always thought I was just gonna be this player, like little pimp ass little nigga. But now I was just like, I don't know. I think it's just being in like a healthy relationship. You just want to produce, I guess.
and that's good.
I don't want to produce a lot, and I don't want to produce an ugly one. So I'm not giving me an ugly baby. Motherfucker.
I mean, I guess that's the thing. Is like I hate saying this. I guess I don't hate saying this, but it's something that I've always thought about, and I've even thought about this when I was younger. I just don't want to get married. Like to me,
Thank you for saying that, my guy.
I guess it's not like I don't need a piece of paper. Like for instance, I feel like I don't need to go to college to show that I'm worthy of a job. You know what I mean? Like I know it helps, but at the end of the day, you know, like you teach me something, I'm pretty sure you're gonna learn it. Anybody is. So I don't need a piece of paper to tell me like I love you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. So I don't feel like that's super necessary.
Prenup.
Yeah, but then it's
God
like
damn it.
I feel like that's not a good thing.
Nah, hell no.
I go, you
I
gotta
don't want to have her shit. I don't want to have my
Alright,
shit.
so speaking of prenups while we're there,
Oh,
let's talk about Jeff Bezos. I'm just gonna say that name and see if you guys know off
I
top.
have no idea.
You?
what's his name?
Jeff Bezos? Or he's white, I'm gonna say Bezos. Because it sounds right. You know who he is?
No, why?
Y'all don't know who Jeff Bezos is.
I know.
I don't know.
I know who
Why?
Taylor
Who is
Lemon is.
This is the CEO or the
don't
co-founder?
even know.
No, the founder of Amazon.
Okay.
The one that just cheated on his wife with her best friend and just lost $70 billion.
Billion?
Or wait, it was like, yeah, 70 billion. I think. Look it up.
Keep talking though. Keep
But
talking.
yeah, he cheated on his wife with his wife's best friend, and they had a prenup, and she took half of the 140 billion.
Yeah, because if you cheat, it's out of the window after that.
But that's crazy.
Adultery or whatever it is, that's what it's
$70
called.
billion. What the fuck do you do with that?
You start up another Amazon called eBay because that's one thing I use. Shout out to eBay. Don't fuck with Amazon.
We bought a yacht, $400 million
And a-
mega yacht.
Just
And a
type in
sign.
divorce up there.
And a thought. Yo, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. He did cheat, but her best
$38
friend.
million.
There you go, $38 million.
Oh, billion.
Yeah, billion.
Fuck. Settlement yesterday.
Her best friend is either they plotted on her, bro. That's what it was. They wanted to get half of his shit. She was tired of that weak ass motherfucker. She's
You
like,
think they still be friends and spend all his money?
hell yeah, I would. I'd be like, hey, his dick was good. Like all some weird shit. Like,
God damn it.
Damn, bro. Chill. I want to see the best friend. Is that her?
I can't look.
Oh, I don't know if that is. Probably.
Oh hell no.
Oh, yeah, I
Boy,
see
bald
that.
headed.
Well, you can tell.
That's why you cheating?
Like this chick is the
bro.
one that he's with all over, and it even
He's
has
like
like
bald
that.
headed.
He was so
Shit.
stressed coming out the bottom of the barrel that on his way up, he just lost
I mean,
all
he
his
still
stuff
has
there, but
what?
he's building.
But man, he's
so he gives a shit.
ugly. But then I guess
Yeah, but
money
his money
helps.
ain't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Half his
but
money.
then it's like, damn, that fucking
That sucks.
best friend's a slut. That's.
I plotted on him, bro. Had to.
Prenups are tough.
Oh, you think?
I think so, bro.
Dang! His wife set him up. She's like, I'm tired of this fucker's penis. It's all wrinkly.
Fuck that Amazon
So
money.
if you go fuck with him and we catch him,
She wanted that
we'll
Coca-Cola
fucking
dick.
be made. $38 billion.
Hot girl season.
Billion. And she donated, I think it was like 14 billion to charity. She's
Oh yeah, like she's like, I got fucking
Real ass
20
bitch, give a
fucking
fuck
4
about
more
it.
billion.
She hot
That's a
girl
lot of money, man. Damn, it makes me wonder how much money he really has. If he just here, fucking bitch. Here's 38 billion. You just shut the fuck up now. I'm gonna go chill in my $400 million mega yacht.
Yeah, and
And
it's
it's just
just and thoughts.
I get all those.
When you got that money, I'm pretty sure like you can get any bitch you want.
I
Besides the
I
Kardashian.
mean,
like,
that's crazy, dude. I didn't hear about that. We're bringing up some shit.
San Diego.
What happened?
Dude, they had a cliff like fall and killed 3 people, and it was like fucking crazy at the beach. It was like fucking the cliff just like it was like this, and it was like a landslide basically. Just boom, smashed like.
Like off of the beach, like where
Yeah.
people are chilling.
so like, was it like a cliff where they jump off and
No,
people
no,
are
no.
swimming underneath?
You know where the sand is? I guess where it's like a walkway. There's like rock. There's like a rocky area. So just that rocky area just fucking
slid
set
and,
off and just smashed.
and people happen to be right there at the
3
wrong
people.
time.
Yeah, 3 people died.
Oh,
it was pretty
man.
big, bro. It didn't look small. It was pretty fucking huge.
Damn,
Natural
dude.
disasters and regular disasters. Shout out to El Paso, but sorry
Man,
for the
dude,
20 that were.
condolences to El Paso. That's nearby home. That's about 3 hours away. I mean, let's get into that a little bit. I am a little interested on your opinion on a few things. Obviously, we're all feeling a little bit more down than usual on this kind of day. It's very unfortunate. We don't know the reasoning, which frankly, there is no reasoning.
Shouldn't be real.
There's no reason to take a fully auto to anywhere outside of the range.
War. That's pretty much it.
It's unfortunate for all those families. I know people that were there or were going there, and for whatever reason they were prevented on different circumstances. I know you said that you had a friend that her car didn't start.
Yeah, something like that on Twitter. I said I don't know him like that, but I
And then
I had a homegirl on Snapchat. I had a
I know another family. They were heading there.
I have a buddy that lives there. I checked up on him. He's good.
Yeah, my mom. Actually, if we can ask for prayers for my mom's friend's uncle. He got shot. He's not doing too well. Did you know anybody?
I don't, man. As far as I know, on the way over here, I was playing on my phone, going through Snapchat or whatever, and it's one of the main stories, of course.
Right.
So, and apparently the guy that got arrested was some white guy, not to be like no race or anything, but the authorities, I guess, are saying that it's a hate crime. I mean, because in El Paso.
Right. Well, bringing up that subject, according to rumors, and I've not done the research myself, but he was a supporter of Donald Trump for one. I believe the other one was KK ambassador of the KK. I don't remember his exact name. And then the gentleman that did the shooting in Charleston recently. He either way he followed them on Twitter. These are all rumors. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me. But he said that they said that he was a follower of all three of them. And it's unfortunate, like I said, to anywhere. It doesn't even have to be near home. Just the fact of the matter that this is just uncalled for. It really does suck, man. I mean,
hate crimes are the worst. I don't know. It's just stupid. It's dumb.
You
can't prevent what color you were born with. It's stupid. It's irrelevant.
Right.
Like intelligence, you could help yourself being intelligent, but you can't help yourself being brown or black. You know what I mean? It just happens. This is a thing. It's like
you have no control.
It's stupid. Huh?
It's also like on Twitter. I saw it earlier today after the shooting or whatever. Someone posted. I can't remember exactly who it was, but someone tweeted and they were like, "Oh, why are we complaining about the weapons when it's not the weapons, it's the people? We should really focus on the main problem." Because you know how they're trying to ban the Second Amendment or whatever.
Yeah.
Right to bear arms. So.
And so I'm glad you brought that up. Is because I want to get your opinion on that. I don't know. We won't get into personal details, but I do want to get into like, how do you like you said they're talking about people and being able to
Answer it.
to who is it?
Answer it. We've had calls before.
It's cool.
She's good.
How do you feel about that? Like, do you think any individual should just be able to buy a firearm to that extent?
No. I feel like, yeah, okay, so when you go for a gun, you've purchased a gun before,
Yeah,
correct?
plenty of
Have
them.
you ever purchased a gun?
I've been there when he purchased one.
Okay, so they of course they take your social, they take your date of birth, they take your name, they do a background check, right? I feel like they need to do like a mental
Like a psyche test.
Yeah, exactly. And it's tough to say that because like a lot of people are gonna lose business because of that, but if you do that, I feel like you can prevent some of the stuff that's happening.
I guess, I agree there's got to be something else done when purchasing firearms. But I think,
I don't know, because you could beat like a test. You could be a logical liar and pass a psych test.
but I guess my thing is that I feel like that's super time consuming because it's like, and I don't know the cost or something like that.
Don't you think it should be time consuming to buy a weapon that could end you his mind life?
That is true.
It should be as time consuming.
And I guess that's a good
Like
point.
a
I wouldn't have thought of that because
Like a CT scan, yeah,
I never
should be.
walk in there thinking I need this now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I guess that's a good thing. I like that because, like you said, I don't need this now. But my point was this is, for instance, if it's not always negative, but I'll bring up a negative and I'll bring up a positive example is if a person wants to get high, doesn't really matter the type of drug of choice, they're gonna do any and everything to get their fix.
I know where you're going with this.
Okay.
They're gonna get a gun.
They're gonna get a gun. I mean, like I said, positive. If you want something so bad, broke, rich, whatever, you're gonna find a way to make that happen. It's both ways, but for this example, obviously it's a negative, poor example of getting things that you want. But I think if that person was really had those ill intentions, he would have found a firearm. Yeah, they'll be able to get an AK regardless if they want to get the AK or they want their fix or whatever. They're going to do that. I think of it this way. So I want to give that example of what my suggestion would be on a solution for this whole thing. And like, I think for instance is you have veterans, you have military skilled individuals that go to the military and they don't pursue a further career in the military. So they come back home and they're most likely jobless or they didn't pursue an education. Why not hire them after taking some type of psyche test, some type of evaluation, making sure they're not suffering from PTSD or anything, have them conceal a firearm and protect at a school, a store, because we already have security, but no offense, they're not very good security.
Not very good.
And so, I mean, what do you guys think?
I think that would be great, man. Not only are you helping out that person, you know, whether they have a job or not, but you're also helping out your own business or your own corporation or whatever the case may be. Because you are getting someone that could protect better than, like you said, these people that are getting hired to be security guards that have no security experience. These people are they just grab them off the streets, man.
I just think, bro, it's like the Browns. They look good. It looks good on paper, bro, but is it really gonna work?
It's
Well,
worth a
that's-
shot.
I guess it's better than what we have. Huh?
But that's what I'm saying is if for instance they already got the skills with any type of firearm. I'm sure they're shooting every type of gun. If you allow them to carry a concealed, like I think if you see that individual standing there, it's some big ass motherfucker.
Even if it was a small dude, and he has a military look, like
Well, they're all you know how they are. They're fucking got their training down. Like they're sit
because you
upright,
can't just set
they
him up as
walk
a
away.
security guard, bro. Because it's gonna happen again. You just can't set somebody up and put him set security on the back. Motherfuckers are not gonna realize he's a military. You know what I mean? If you actually present him as a Navy SEAL or like,
Well, that's what I'm
this,
saying
that,
is
other,
because
you know?
there's, like I said, there's so many veterans to begin with.
That's true.
Think of how many individuals go over, whether you're stationed across seas or you're here in America still. You go get your basic training, and maybe you don't further pursue a military career, but shit, you got the fucking skills.
I gotta,
It's-
like how everybody's like gets a CDL. That'd probably be like the new CDL. Like everybody wants to become the protector. Basically, you're protecting multiple individuals, thousands of people from dying, bro. It's like that's the new CDL if you really put it that way. Because a lot of people that get their CDL don't have an education. There's not a lot of, you know what I mean. They don't further themselves other than that. So if you put yourself and let the military just do what they're supposed to do, like honestly, you're not preventing them to be, I don't know. When they come out of the military, they're normally no job, like you said. It's like crazy. So if you give them a job, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna flourish like they did in the army. So it's just like, it's crazy if you put them in that position to protect. That's their job already. Because you call the cops, how long are they gonna take to get there? It's a while.
See,
A city like this.
Not to say anything about the police. It's just it's hard to get there fast.
A city like this, 10 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And
You call someone from San Antonio, Denver, ooh, there's like, that just takes too long, bro.
Well, I can only imagine how long it took today.
Not to slander the police. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
if,
it's
if
not
you
their
have,
fault.
if you have somebody already there,
That's already willing.
Yeah.
They're more than willing.
I'm
Like,
pretty
I gotta
sure
take
there
somebody
was,
out.
like-
I will fucking
Exactly.
take them out.
I'm pretty sure there was like tens of 100 people that had conceals. But how scared were they to get the
Because
backlash?
they're concealed. I'm gonna say for one, they're limited still. You as a concealed carrier can't just go willy nilly and shoot an individual.
Yeah, they're not Spider-Man. Shit.
You,
They
you
do
can't
shit.
just go and do that. Yes, you have rights to conceal, but at the same time you also have rules that apply to you, because at the end of the day you go murder this person ill-advised, you might be getting backlash and end up putting yourself into jail.
Exactly.
And that's not good. But if you have an individual that's trained, sharp in the mind, understands his role, holy shit. It's good. It's not just for stores, but it's for schools. And the thing is, and I'm not giving them credit, but I got to put myself in that mindset. These, I'm going to just say it, like terrorists, they're getting creative. That person knew Texas was on their tax exempt weekend and malls are gonna be full, stores are gonna be full.
Fucking crazy.
You know?
Back to school shopping.
Like, come on. It just blows my mind
Yeah.
of how creative they're getting.
Like the Vegas one where he knew people were gonna be there. It's this big event. It's like scary to even go to an event because you're like, what the fuck?
Did you guys actually like watch the I don't want to say it's a documentary because I watched it on YouTube, but did you guys see like the video surveillance of that guy and how he set himself up there?
In the Vegas one?
Yeah,
how
yeah.
he was carrying them in the bags on the roller thing.
And he stayed there for a whole week straight, and he every day bags, boom, 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 boom.
And
boom,
he
boom,
had a shit ton of shit.
What do you have? 21 rifles or something like that up there?
It's like, what was his
He
intentions?
wanted to make history, I guess, basically.
And it is so sad, but like it goes back to one, that's carelessness.
That's fucking
And
crazy.
it sucks that we would even have to think, even hotels have to be that thorough.
Yeah, bro.
But-
It's probably the worst place because they don't have. How many times have we took like stuff into a hotel? Like I've taken stuff into a hotel before, like illegal stuff that I wasn't probably supposed to have, like weed when it wasn't legal. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've done it before. You know what I mean? I never got searched.
and
It's
it's
shit.
it's so true, and it's so sad because, like I said, they're just getting so much more creative and timing their shit so much better.
Well, and it makes it hard to live life, man. Like I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't really like to go to anything.
No, I
Like, and I'm not saying I live out of fear because of the stuff that's happening, but bro, what's the odds of, there's like, okay, Steve-O, he goes to these what the
Raves.
fuck? Raves.
You never know.
I mean,
Bro.
obviously, we're not wishing bad
Yeah,
upon anybody.
But there's so
he's
many
making a
of
point.
these fucking
events.
exactly that these guys will hit them whenever.
Yeah, it's
Or
not.
not even guys in general, just the terrorists, like you said, will hit them whenever, man. So like, if I want to go out, it's gonna be in my mind. Damn.
Yeah, because like
I can't even enjoy my fucking night because some shit could happen.
it's so hard to keep a track because again, that individual was a follower of, and I'm not here to say Donald Trump's a bad person, but it's funny that and I'm not sure as of this moment he's come out and said anything, but it's funny, like, this is an example, not saying it's not kind of whatever, but ASAP got out yesterday in Sweden or whatever, he tweeted about it, but we have a tragic event, and I'm not
Where is
saying
Trump?
where
it was
nobody
just too close to that line.
I think
that,
it was
that
was
border,
it really
like,
that borderline that separated
about
his where his priorities were, and that individual that did it, he's a follower of Trump, follower of the KK leader and a follower of that dude that shot up in Charleston. I'm not exactly sure the.
Okay, so you bring that up. I think I know what you're talking about in Charleston. What did he shoot up exactly?
I think a church.
It was
Okay.
A black person's church.
Okay,
And he was a white individual.
did he kill himself after that?
No, he got arrested.
I think
and
he
then he
got
got some nuggets. He got some chicken nuggets.
Okay, he got arrested, right?
Yeah. He
Did
had
they
a
give
bulletproof
him-
vest.
How long did they give him in jail or in prison?
He's 25 to life.
25 to life.
I think.
Just
I can't.
Just take his life, man.
I don't even think he got that. I think he played insanity. I think he got insanity too.
Just take his life, man.
I think
He's
okay,
already
he's
done
55.
his justice to kill for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Why does he deserve to be like? Why does he?
Okay, but I
still
would.
need to be
I say
alive?
this. I guess I oppose to the death penalty more. So
Yes,
that individual needs to suffer, and I'm not here to choose the cruelty or punishment, but I honestly think that person needs to feel some type of pain,
some
whether it's
sympathy.
physical pain or.
I think so too, cause like after say like you do something to somebody after a couple months you're like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. I did that. Like after a couple years he's gonna be like, holy fuck.
Do you though?
Yeah,
I do.
exactly.
That's the
I
thing.
do, shit.
Okay, but you're.
I can only speak for myself. So
Okay.
that's how I feel when I do something.
My
fucked up shit.
thing is this: I see individuals in and out of jail doing whether it's petty crimes or not.
Yeah.
They continue to do so.
I guess you're right.
It's they don't have sympathy. There's
I guess I'm more human than anything. I feel fucked up when I do like even when like somebody hits me up like, hey, wanna hang out? And I'm just like, I'm busy and I'm just chilling. Like I feel fucked up. Or calling into work and it's like you don't want to call into work. I feel fucking bad when I'm like sick and I have to call into work.
no, and I agree.
So it's just like I have sympathy for just anything. It's just like fuck, bro. I can't
It's
even
just
imagine
sad
sitting
because,
there for 25
like
years.
I said, and I might get backlash for this, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. I can't respect a person going back to his advice for his own daughter that doesn't come out and respect that the Americans. I don't care if you are against the whole border, but unfortunately, it wasn't somebody from across the border that did this to anybody. It was someone on your own fucking soil that did this. And if you can't look yourself in the fucking mirror, then you got a real big issue. Because no offense, if that's the type of person you're sticking up for, then why would I even consider you anything other than a piece of shit?
Yeah,
Like, I'm going to speak my mind. I'm entitled to my opinion. And unfortunately, people today are mourning for individuals they love. Those are the people that they care about. And I'm sorry for every single family that has lost somebody or is in the hospital right now dealing with some severe injuries. Because some piece of shit wanted to go out and prove what?
yeah.
What were you
Absolutely
proving?
nothing.
I wonder what their mentality is. Like, what do they do it for? It's like, oh, I want to be on the news so fucking bad. I don't have enough publicity in my life. I need to do this crime. Like, is that the thing that happens in your brain? I've never done it, so I don't know.
Dude, honestly, like, being an owner of guns, man, I mean, you know, I got my pistol, I've got my shotgun for my self-defense, you know?
Right.
I have my AR-15, I have my hunting rifle, and, you know, I have another gun, but, I mean, I've had them since I've grown up with them, you know, my
Right.
grandpa and stuff. I have never, like, it's never crossed my mind to shoot someone, unless it was for defense, of course,
obviously.
but...
I've never thought about that.
Exactly. What kind of insane person, like how mentally unstable or insane do you have to be to think, oh, I'm just gonna go shoot up a fucking mall today. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Because
Just play GTA, bro. You'll get your.
it's just so fucked up
frustrations.
because it wasn't even that. And I don't want to get too gruesome, but there were individuals outside of the store.
Oh, that shit was
that-
crazy.
He took that split second and said, I'm sorry, this is your moment now.
You probably didn't say sorry.
Well, he didn't say sorry, but he just was like you're my target at this moment. And then those people that were doing charity work or
Yeah,
fundraiser
it was a
work,
fundraiser outside,
it's like,
bro. It was crazy.
why? What did that person
All
do to you?
I'm saying is they're lucky I wasn't a Latino police officer in that scene because he wasn't walking out with them handcuffs. I'm gonna be 100%. He's not walking out with them handcuffs. He's getting an ass beating.
That's what I'm
He's
saying,
getting beat
man.
like Rodney King or something. Like,
you
his ass
guys,
beat, bro.
you guys want to sit here like, and not to hate on the cops or anything, but you know they're out here beating up people or shooting people or whatever the case may be, and like I see so many videos of it, but as soon as someone's out here kill, I have never seen anyone. The cops never shoot any of these fucking guys that are just shooting people.
Yeah.
You guys want to sit here and shoot people over resisting arrest or dumb shit, you know what I mean? But I have never seen the mass killers be shot by the police.
Yeah, I mean,
Why the fuck would you not? This guy's shooting up a mall, but you guys want to arrest him? Fuck
Yeah,
that.
because I mean,
Fucking
it
shoot
goes back
me
to
in.
the Colorado movie theater. That dude got arrested and was.
What? He's the one. He
had the Batman. The Batman.
Okay, yeah.
He walked through there.
And
He had the
went
crazy hair
with the
pink
fucking
hair. or
He was
whatever.
supposed to be the Joker or something, right?
Yeah, the football player got shot too. He played for like San Diego Chargers. He got
But
shot
like,
in the neck.
fuck, man.
And
Like,
it's just-
That movie too.
It's so sad because it's
Totally.
like you said, why even give him that like what would
like
did
he's
they-
satisfied now that he did what he did, and
and
they
gets
let
to
him live. Yeah, exactly. He
Yeah.
gets to go. Granted, it's in prison, but he gets to go the rest of his life.
Yeah, he gets to see at least
No.
90. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just it's I don't know, man. Words can't emphasize.
Like, it's just stupid shit like that happens, like Orlando, like El Paso, like Twin
Vegas.
Towers,
Well, there was the one not too long ago neither that was in like California at like
Stupid
a
shit.
cheese festival or
Oh, I seen that. It was
It was-
a garlic festival. It was
or
a-
something
yeah.
like
Yeah. I heard about
it
that.
was like not that long ago. It was like 2
It was
weeks
a couple
ago.
weeks ago, bro.
And it's like, I don't understand, but I'll say
Weird,
this.
Weird, bro.
I'll say this for anybody that watches this, that anytime you do get upset, just try your best to talk to somebody.
You know what that reminds me of? You know how everybody on Snapchat right now is, oh, send me the X if I could, like,
If you trust me, or
Yeah.
if I trust you, or if I
Yeah.
can count on you, or
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah,
man, put the fucking X. I don't care who it is. It could be a weirdo in school. Like,
just reach out because it's so much easier to be kind.
This man probably don't have, like,
A single soul.
Yeah,
It
it's
just,
insane, like,
it's so
oh.
sad, man. It's so sad. I don't care whether it's near home or not. Like I said, it's just the fact that it's unnecessary.
if you're watching this, I don't even talk to you. Like, if I don't personally talk to you and you need help, hit me up, call me, text
Yes.
me, shit. I'll
Any
talk to you
of
for
us.
hours. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you need something. You just want to talk. You just want to be heard.
Beard Bros
By
are here for
all
the community,
means,
bro.
we're
for
here.
we're for the people. This is our podcast, but we're here for the people.
That's
Let
a
y'all
fact.
motherfuckers know. We're here for the people.
See, that's why I appreciate y'all.
We're here for the fucking people, dog.
Community
Yeah, for me,
support,
yeah.
man.
That's
We
facts,
can do it by
man.
ourselves, but we like guests in
Oh.
this chair. We like people in this fucking
We like
chair.
hearing everybody's opinion. We love stories. Like you said, if you want to come on and just talk,
Yeah.
it don't even have to be about personal shit. Just whatever's on your mind. Feel free. I don't want to see anybody sad, man.
Nope.
And I know today's a very sad day, but
We'll tell y'all.
we will come together again. And I know right now it seems, I'm gonna be 100% honest, it seems a little bit racist. That's
Racist.
not it is not getting the acknowledgement. And I'm not saying acknowledge the shooter. That's the wrong person to be acknowledging. Acknowledge the people that
My people,
feel sorrow today.
my American people, not just my colored people, my American people that got pretty much slaughtered. That's how I feel. It's like a slaughterhouse.
Honest, that's all it is, man. It's just a fucking slaughterhouse out there.
It's
Like,
fucking stupid.
It's just, it's so not necessary, and like I said, I'd really like that consideration of the military individuals
I think that's a
possibly
good idea.
pursuing a security job for everywhere. Because like I said, from big towns and cities to little bitty communities like Dexter and
Shit, I
Midway.
know so many people from here that's fucking
I
military
mean,
right now.
there's just so many, and I know there's enough to spread across the town or the city, at every school, at every store. Just give them a job for one, and two, who's gonna want to fuck with the military
Hell.
Like,
And like it's just I don't know, man. It's fucking.
it's tough, man. It's definitely tough. It's sad.
Ben made a good point, man. Like you see that guy, you don't want to mess with that guy because he's trained with the weapon, also in hand-to-hand combat.
Yo, fuck you.
He's gonna beat your
But see,
ass, man.
And,
Like,
and it's so crazy because the rules, I'm not sure if they've changed, but I know the rules of like security is if they're stealing or
Let 'em
something,
go.
you gotta let them go.
But if they come aggressively, you have to defend yourself.
You don't put them in a
It
sleeper,
just
dog.
sucks because it's like, and it goes back to
Put
the
them in
law
a
because
sleeper,
say one
dog.
of the security or even an individual at the store steps up because maybe this person's beating on another person and you go to defend them or whatever the case may be. That person that you thought you were restraining or for whatever reason feels like you harmed them, they can reverse it and get you for assault on that. It's like, come on. I'd rather know I walk in there, yeah, there might be a motherfucker, I know he's carrying a fucking Glock 40 in his fucking shit, but at the end of the day, I know somebody runs in here, I'm not having to check my back, you know? But then I guess it goes back to a lot of other things, like maybe they find other ways, I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe they start
Because if I see somebody getting beat up, I'm beating their ass so bad. Like, I'm not even playing, bro. Like, it's not. I guess I'll take the battery or the assault because you gonna know it's an assault because I'm not gonna stop. Because if I see like, even if it's underage children like picking on a child, I'm like, hey, what y'all doing? Like, what's the point of this? Like, where do y'all get satisfaction on it? Because I see a lot of bullying. It's not cool. It's not. It's weird. It's weird.
That is true.
It's some weird shit.
No.
Why
Well,
listen to
I think on that note, again, El Paso, we got y'all in our prayers.
We love y'all.
For all the families out there, y'all are in our prayers as well.
Yep.
Johnny, my dog,
Appreciate you,
fellas.
fellas.
Big guy. You got anything to plug? You want us to plug your Snapchat, your Insta, nothing?
Nah, man, I keep my circle small, man. I appreciate you guys, and I like who I hang out with, and
Alright.
I don't need anyone else, but get the lab in there. Get them
Oh,
in
yeah.
there, man.
We will share that. We will do that, and y'all go show them some love, of course.
Yeah.
Again, prayers. Till next time, y'all motherfuckers have a good ass Friday. Have a motherfucking good ass weekend.
Take it easy, guys.
Yeah, bros.
Later.
Okay, let me sit down and then we'll start up again. I don't know what the last thing we talked about, but we'll just start. Alright, so we'll just start with the advice thing, cool? We'll just watch, I'll play it off all smooth. I'm pretty good at
It's
this.
just hard, bro.
Okay. Well, that was pretty good fucking advice or whatever. That was shitty.
Oh my god.
That was so shitty.
I couldn't fucking take him serious. I looked at him. He
Hold on. Let's stop. Hold on. I don't want to waste 2 minutes of that.